Yeah, I think that's the thing. It seems like the DHS has just turned into the Reddit department, basically, with like clearly it has like a cringe elder millennial former podcast bro running it. I haven't actually seen who runs this account, but every time I look at it, I cringe harder. I think I'm going to cringe so hard that my spine, breaks through and I get turned into a human pretzel. I don't even know. Look at this. Memetic Sisyphus, by the way, this account is just a Nazi, just a straight up like Mein Kampf, Lebensraum style. You can't. It's not even like he's not even a crypto Nazi, and I'm pretty sure that he's followed by like JD Vance or something. What even is the deal here? Oh God, dude, I hate autoplay. That means that you guys were hearing it. Kill me. Wait, okay. So this is Governor Newsom. Okay, so this is Gavin Newsom's account. He tweeted not equally cringe, but he tweeted what is very clearly a cringe Star Wars referencing video. The Republicans are Voldemort style resist lib thing, which fine, that's fine. That's catnip for the type of Leninist vanguard wine moms that we see nowadays. So like more power to them. And then they put up this lame ass meme, don't make me tap the sign, and it's this incomprehensible, like when Memetic Sisyphus wrote this, it wasn't good, and it's not any better now. I won't dwell on it. Here's some more. AI art, the fascist preferred form of slop. We love it. We love our human rights violations, and we think that they are very lit. We love it. How embarrassing. Wait. Okay, I guess I've got it twice. Chat, what type of strawberries are these? Okay. So I guess that when they're not streaming to, get donations on Twitch or whatever, I guess the Homeland Security account runner is trying to make weed uncool again. Is the pendulum swinging again on weed? Is that the deal here? I thought legalized weed has only been a benefit. Are we still saying that like weed is weed being criminal is good? Are Republicans pushing to make it illegal again? I feel like a lot of their constituents aren't interested in that, honestly. And I think that's kind of why this is so cringe, is that like they're acting like it's a big deal that this is a weed farm in California when like I was back in college, they had already legalized it over there. But hey, whatever. And my understanding is that like they arrested a bunch of children at this raid, but no, by all means, go off and show them, what an edgy boy you are running the government Twitter account. Oh yeah, this is what I wanted to look at. Look at this. This is the kind of person that our Department of Homeland Security account is retweeting. So I guess, which is funny because this sentiment being retweeted, I guess DHS and the New York Times, using Cremo as a source, using Jordan Lasker as a source, are on the same page. And I hope you guys realize that the reason that the government is putting these people in places like it's putting these dorks, these unsavable, unfuckable weirdos in charge of the DHS account. The reason they're doing that is because they need to construct a little edgy safe space for their followers, whoever's left, to keep them in the cult, basically. Like, the way Twitter works right now is that Elon Musk revs up the Nazi machine, and it creates like a isolated meme universe for these freaks to say to each other, oh, look how based I am. Look, I said this racist thing. I talked about how children are getting arrested and I didn't even care. And it really is like they try to one up each other with how horrible they can be. Even MO is Missouri, right? MO state. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah. Even Missouri has legalized weed, and we've got a Republican supermajority. I guess anything is evil and terrible if it's done by a non-white person. Literally. Honestly, it's really dated. That's the other thing. It really makes me... It's weird that it combines this, like, post-ironic Reddit humor with, like, really dated political opinions that even Trump... Like, I've met a lot of Trump supporters who smoke a lot of weed. You know what I mean? The loser stoners are definitely a demographic that that is supporting Trump heavily, especially unemployed, estranged dads who make smoking weed part of their personality. This is a core constituency of the Trump administration. So, like, I think that they're playing with fire there, no pun intended, and I hope it bites them in the ass, but, like, the reason that they put these guys in there is literally just to keep these guys in the right Telegram groups and the right WhatsApp groups, sharing the same based memes. So it's really just a bunch of mediocre guys like jerking each other off. You know what I mean? And they picked one of those guys to be the special boy who runs the Twitter account for the Department of Homeland Security instead of, I don't know, posting relevant updates about whether we need to wear shoes on planes anymore. It's just pathetic. I hate these people so much. I am glad that more people are getting off Twitter than ever. Let people like me dive in there and find the trash, find the highlights of the trash and pull it up for you so you can mock it. The site is almost unusable. The alternative Blue Sky, though, like, is so boring. It's literally like, it's a bunch of resist lib posting. Every joke that has even the slightest bit of bite that I've seen on Blue Sky is inundated with comments underneath it, like tone policing and telling them how there's very specific situations where that could offend someone. And I don't really like that either. In a perfect world, I wouldn't use either, but it is fun to gawk and, more importantly, to show you guys, because I think it is important for people to see the deeply embarrassing situation that Elon and Trump are creating. And I want you to realize also, Elon could shut this down anytime, revert Twitter to how it was under the last owners, where it had more moderation, where there were a lot more mainstream accounts and celebrities and companies advertising on there and stuff. They could go back. He could go back to that anytime. And right now he's trying to create his own political party. So under the assumption, what he kind of says is that he wants a reasonable political party that everyone subscribes to, but you know that's a lie, because if he wanted that, he would make changes to Twitter that bring in a broader base. But instead, what he really wants is a party that is even more evil about the austerity politics that the GOP is playing right now. Like, he really just wouldn't have done the tax cuts, but he still would have done deep cuts to Medicaid and deep cuts to Social Security. So he's really just trying to find people who are willing to gut the social safety net with slightly fewer tax cuts so that the deficit is reduced. But of course, the whole point of even doing government spending is to provide the basics for society and to make sure that people don't age in abject poverty. And Elon Musk wants a country where we don't have a deficit, but people are dying at age 65 alone in their studio apartment, eating cat food.